1 week, dude.
Oh yeah, it feels like forever. Nothing's working right now. There we go. How's that? Yay!
I don't know.
All right,
Sure.
cool. We're here. We are. Let's just do this real quick.
Warning, my dad and his friends are total idiots. Like they can barely wipe their own butts. Listening to them will only make you dumber. It's party time, baby.
Well, I was gonna do more things, and then I just I was like,
what kind of things?
I was gonna hook up the soundboard. I'm glad that my shit isn't like all sparkly like it was last time. Last week it was kind of like choppy and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna I found a soundboard where you could hit. It's like a Pablo Escobar from that fucking Scarface movie.
Yeah.
Not Pablo Escobar. Yeah, fix that. Bring that up.
Trying to, dude.
Yeah, put it in your mouth now. Now turn around, put it in your ass, and look at me. Eye contact's key. Either if you have eye contact when you're with a lady, either it's going to make you completely knit, or it's going to make you go longer. There's only two sides of the street, you know. It's like,
Yep.
I'm all about that knit. I'm all about. They call me the Nut King of Chicago.
That fucking episode was so cringeworthy. So cringeworthy, man. I didn't know how to take it. I was like, oh, I think I was texting you middle, and I'm like, dude, what fucking Twilight Zone are we in right now?
We were off last week. And you know what happened in the week that we were gone? I think America's coming back. Coming back.
I'm not sure.
Who are we without eccentric, mostly autistic billionaires doing whatever the fuck they want in this country?
Are we better off or are we worse off?
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I want my billionaires to not be on some sex island with fucking Epstein. I want my billionaires to be like, I'm going to make a fucking rocket. I'm going to troll all my competitors. And he's the most gigantic fucking troll with the biggest bankroll. If I was going to be his rapper, like that guy in the background,
it's called a hype man.
If I was going to be Gata, that's what I'd be saying about Elon Musk. I like so. And then what did America do the second his shit went through? They started a misinformation advisory board.
Less than 24 hours later, right? Or about 24 hours later? Yeah.
Yeah, because what you want is the government going, you know what?
That's not true. You should listen to us. We have your best interests at heart.
It's the Department of Justice, too. It's like people with guns and badges and shit like that. So it's not like, what are they going to do with all the fucking eggs on Twitter? Like, is the DOJ just going to run out and arrest all those fucking people?
No, they should. I love all these people. Like, I put that post up the other day. Everybody that said when Trump was getting elected, they're moving to Canada. Or that one dumb fuck said he's moving to Hawaii, right? Sure. Because Hawaii's not part of America because he's fucking retarded.
Because it's 1959 right now.
Yeah. And those people never left. They're all still here.
Sadly.
Everybody said, I'm not going on Twitter anymore because Musk is buying it, or I'm not getting an account.
Sure.
You're still going to go on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And if you weren't getting in an account before, you probably still aren't. So shut the fuck up about it all.
I might dabble in it.
I don't.
It's a vacuum of bullshit. Yeah.
It was funny because I went on Twitter the other day and somebody was like, "Oh, this is my anniversary of being on Twitter." I've been on Twitter for like 11 years, 12 years, some long bullshit, and it says I got like 3,000 tweets. I'm like, the fuck I do. But then I guess quoted retweets. Like if I retweet a cool hockey thing and make a comment, that counts as a tweet.
So I'm like,
my numbers are kind of skewed, but I use it for information, man. I follow poker people, athletes, news channels and shit.
Yeah.
And I just like it's doom scrolling for me. I just sit there and fucking scroll. Oh, here's a really cool story. Click on it. That's it. I don't give a fuck.
If I'm gonna mindlessly scroll, I'm going Instagram, because Instagram will be like science, dinosaurs, fossils, hot blonde chick with huge boobs,
tits and ass.
Yeah, and it's like right when you're ready to fucking get off of it, Instagram's like, have you ever seen a butthole before through like jeans?
My wife just walked in with a 30-pack of beer, some Idaho potato chunks, and some frozen waffles.
Jesus, the fucking Walmart special.
A fucking party up in this bitch.
I'll take Walmart and supersize it.
Yeah.
I just bought this. It's like a little golf tee one hitter.
Make sure you leave that thing home when you come up for golf.
Sure.
I think that was your problem.
I'm gonna be. Did I do the weed at golf?
Yeah.
Oh, don't remember that.
I'm gonna see if I can get in good with my HR department at work, and like before we go to Vegas for
Puerto Ricans,
my birthday next year, I'm gonna see if I can get my test done just before we go, so I can have an edible and see what the fuck happens.
I would advise against edibles. I always do, but whatever. You're your own man. You do you.
I know.
I'm a fan of the band Oasis simply because I ate weed. So,
like right out of the bag.
Yeah,
like
a true story.
Shredded cheese.
I was at a concert. I went to go see the Black
kids
Crowes.
and Super Troopers.
Yeah. Snozberries or snozberries. I was at a concert. It was raining. We got these ponchos, and then someone stuck these like stickers on the ponchos that said security. And so when we were walking through the crowd of people, everyone's like, obviously they're security. So I see these kids with a huge bag of weed, and I was like, you guys can't fucking have that in here. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, I'll get rid of it. Just give it to me. And so we took it, and it was wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It was too wet to fucking smoke. So I was like eating it like a fucking police horse with a fucking oat bag. And, sorry. Ortez,
sorry. I'm sorry.
We start on time.
Yeah.
My bad. Hey, Ortez, this is called being on time. You
should try it sometime.
Learn it.
Seriously, I didn't know. If I cover up half your screen right now, you literally look like fucking Waldo.
Yeah. America Waldo. Sup? I'm like Patriot Waldo. I can do this.
It doesn't matter. You still look half Waldo-ish.
And we can do the pop-ups. Boop. There we go. Not my DNA. That's because of proper breeding. Anyways, did you ever hear of eugenics? So I didn't know that weed's different if you eat it.
Yoga class?
Yeah, it's, Bob Eubanks started it. Quick as a cat, this kid. So I didn't know that when you eat weed, it's different. So I'm sitting there waiting to get high.
You mean like different hit?
It metabolizes different in your system.
Okay.
So smoking it is quick. You can actually gauge what's happening to you faster. You eat it, and it's like swallowing a fucking time bomb.
You're just waiting for it to fucking hit. You're like, an hour goes by, nothing, and then 5 minutes later, nothing, and then that 6 minute just punches you in the
That's
fucking
that classic tale. Everyone that has the fucking brownie, they go, I had half the brownie, didn't feel anything, took a bite of the second half, and all of a sudden I'm on fucking Pluto.
Yeah.
So it's freezing. It's like middle August, but one of those August days where it's like cold and rainy the entire. It was like August 28th, where fall's like tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's like April here in Seattle.
This is at Darien Lake. So like, I think I did Molly earlier in the day too.
What's Molly?
It's like speed acid, I guess.
Okay.
Like ninja speed, but you feel good about yourself. I don't know. Oasis is going to come on. They were, I guess, every night they would flip a coin to see who was going to be the headliner between Black Crowes and Oasis, because both brothers and both bands hate each other, so they called it the Brotherly Love Tour. So Oasis was going on before Black Crowes, and right when they were coming on, all the weed in my tummy was like, "We're ready," and it felt like, and I was freezing to fucking death because it was cold and rainy and shit. It felt like someone took a blanket out of the dryer and put it over me, like when fucking, who's that black singer guy that would fucking get draped in an American flag and get carted off? Living in America.
Were you in a Wolfish?
No. James Brown. Come on, man. I only give references of your age. You should get this shit.
It's so fucking cool that you're like literally 6 years behind me.
You're welcome. So right when they come on, bam, I get hit with this fucking, hey, you ate a bunch of weed. And I was like, I will never not listen to this band. It's the great. And I totally get how people take drugs and fucking space out. And then all of a sudden they're into something. They go find Jesus, whatever, like take a bunch of acid. You're gay. I don't know.
His name's really Jesus though.
Oh yeah.
And he mows lawns for a living.
Yeah. I'm a born again Christian. Why? I met this guy, Jesus. That's our fucking landscaper. He sold you the weed. So, I think, I mean, the old adage is, divide and conquer, right? That's the whole thing.
Right. Correct.
And I think that's been happening for quite a while. But America
I don't think they're conquering. They're dividing the motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? Attack the whole thing? Or are you going to fucking, that's what the Mongols would do. They would fucking piece it out. But that's where we're at. It's, I love eccentric billionaires. I love them.
Dude, I do too. And it's so funny amount of people talking to you, Adam Malice, that are so butthurt over this.
Yeah.
So butthurt over it. And I also love all the fucking Karens out there. Well, Musk could probably spent that money and solved world hunger. Hello. He was on record saying he would help.
Yeah.
I will literally give you $7 billion to write the check. Show me where that money's going.
Yeah, this is the problem.
What was it, UNICEF or whatever? It's like, we really can't do that. Well, then you're not getting my money, so fuck off. Whew. And that's the other thing, too, is like, I'm sorry. I mean, everybody's saying that these guys were, like, self-made millionaires, but then they're like, they go back and they show them how they got their money. Their dad gave them $300,000 to start this, that, everything. That's fucking
Musk was
great.
not like that. Yeah.
Still, these guys got this money. That's their fucking money. What they do with it, it's none of my fucking business. I don't care what you do with your money.
The public sentiment is that Musk is like the subsidy king, right? But if you look at anything right now, everything's all about electric fucking cars and fucking solar power and subsidies and all this other shit. All he did was take advantage of a market. And he didn't fucking invent the subsidies.
Play by the rules.
Yeah.
You play by the rules. I'm sorry.
That's the one thing when
Trump, hate the game.
When everyone was talking shit about Trump and all that kind of shit, like he was like, I didn't make the tax codes. I just I did it better than anybody else. I'm okay with that. Even if the rapping is an abrasive dickhead, you gotta be like, all right, that's just kind of what it is. It's cool.
I mean, you sit there and you look at it on a Trump level, and like you said, he skirted the issue there, and that's great. Sure. Motherfuckers, look at yourself. I guarantee you, everybody's fucking cheated on their taxes. Everybody's taken a fucking deduction that they probably shouldn't have, and hope they didn't get audited.
Yeah,
those are there for a reason. Everybody's trying to find a loophole. You, me, the guy working at Walmart, Trump, Musk, fucking Bezos. Everybody's taking advantage of it. So piss off already. Your feelings are hurt, but I'm really not sorry because you're.
And then the other side of it is like how many. So when I used to work at a company that rhymes with Rent-A-Center, I'm not good at rhyming. I just give the answers. Yeah. There was this lady that would come in, and you had to like quality check their income versus their spend versus what they want to get, and it was like very fucking low rent. Like we didn't like call anybody.
Yeah.
So this lady comes in, and she had 7 kids from 7 different dudes. And her income per year was $85,000 that she got from tax credits. Her rent was paid for, and she got $780 or maybe $1,000 a month in food stamps. She was living for, as me and the brothers call it, for free. And she would come in and rent everything. She was a great customer. She always paid on time, whatever. But like, let's not fucking sugarcoat this shit. You are using loopholes to live really fucking high on the horse, and whatever. I'm eking. I think I was making $33,000 a year working Monday off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. I remember Hurley used to be off Tuesdays.
The worst. Yep. And this lady shits out a bunch of kids, gets to take them to daycare that is fucking paid for, goes back to her house where the electric, the cable, and the gas is all paid for, and her rent was $25 a month.
Yeah.
And she makes $88,000 a year. So, I mean, everyone uses loopholes, man. Did you hear the fucking thing about if your car is if the new car that you get is above a certain weight and you have an LLC.
We were
talking about that, right?
Talking about this. Yeah.
So you can technically, I might just do this next year. You can go in and finance a brand new Tahoe for 7 years. Whatever you put down is tax deductible because the Tahoe's over a certain tax rate or a certain poundage or whatever.
Yeah.
High. And then at the end of the year, you can write off the total cost of the vehicle as if you went full term with it.
Yeah.
Why don't I have a fucking G-Wagon right now?
I know, and that was the list too. And you immediately went right to G-Wagon when you showed us that list. I'm
a soccer mom.
Krista just bought a fucking Grand Cherokee.
Yeah,
that was on the list.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a bunch of high-end cars, but I'm like, you're telling me, why is a Grand Cherokee on here? I didn't understand that list.
It's over a certain weight.
Look into it, but you got to be telling me there's other vehicles that are heavier.
I guess if it's over a certain weight, it is. What else did we learn this week, my friend? I learned that the definition of true love is a woman that will shit on your pillow. And I'm searching. I'm searching. There's a movie called Keeping Up with the Joneses with David Duchovny in it.
Yeah.
Who I'm a fanboy of David Duchovny. I'm gonna get Orteza's thing off there. And Amber Heard is the daughter in this. So basically they take these like a hot daughter, hot son, not related, hot dad, hot mom, and they move these fake people into this neighborhood, and they kind of show all the latest and greatest things and get all the other rich people in the neighborhood to buy these items. It's like consumerism, but guerrilla warfare. It's like it's a really fucking cool, and Demi Moore's in it, and I'm not a Demi Moore fan. Stacked in that movie.
Yeah.
But Amber Heard's the daughter.
And I didn't even know she was an actress. I'm like, I've never heard of this. Bro. I have no idea.
Dude, anyone out there? Again, I'm a movie guy. Go watch Meet the Joneses. Amber Heard is a fucking dime piece. I can totally see why one of the best actors of our generation, character actors, because he can't act as a regular person in any movie because they all suck. But a guy that's going to dive into a character, I could totally see throwing my life away for somebody like that.
I was going to pull the fucking rope-a-dope on you. I was going to Party City. I was going to get a pirate hat.
I was going to do the same thing.
I was going to have Chris to put mascara on.
Yeah.
And everything, I was going to go the eye black and everything.
Yeah.
But I figured with the last time I got that sty and all the shit I went through and the fact that I'm probably going to end up drunk tonight and I don't want more eye problems, so I fucking avoided that. But I was so close.
It's weird
so
how
close.
Every time you get sperm shot in your fucking eyeballs, you fucking get a sty. It's not a sty.
Weird.
No, but I could totally. And again, like these court pictures, not good.
Dude.
She looks like a fucking hostess at Bennigan's.
I know.
Which I'm all for. But
welcome to Perkins.
And he's not looking that good either. But I mean, he's like 70. Dude's been famous since like 82.
I'm like not in on this whole fucking Shazam thing, but I've read some shit, and to me, I think she's a cunt.
Totally.
Like all these things that were admitted, and she's like, yeah, that's it. You go tell the world that you're abused and see who's gonna fucking believe you. That's the problem with this. And everybody's all about, women. It's men can't have these problems. The fuck we can't.
Dude, it's also
it's not so prevalent, but Jesus Christ, it happens. And when it happens, we need to be heard.
Yeah, and there's a syndrome that every man suffers for with this like immortality fucking thing that gets it, especially, in the 40s-ish, 50s-ish, you are trying to hold on to your youth like a kid flying a kite in a goddamn hurricane.
Yeah. And
you're a single dude, and all of a sudden this bombshell walks up, and you're attracted to her youth and her exuberance and her fucking, but then like the monotony of her fucking everyday problems, when you have all the experience going like, this is going to be shit in a fucking day, and you're letting it ruin our night, that kind of shit, because they haven't lived through that experience, that's going to weigh on the relationship. He likes to he's been playing guitar since he's fucking 14 years old. He's actually played because I smoke weed or ate weed. He played on an Oasis track, actually, and it was really good. And he, so you're holding on to this chick, and then she doesn't like you and your fat friends, and you're trying to check your fucking hair so like there's no fucking bald spots. He's always wearing mascara because is he a pirate or is he not a pirate? I don't fucking know. He's got too many rings to really be trusted. And then
doesn't he dress up like what's his Jack Sparrow
and go to kids' hospitals?
Yeah.
So does Chris Pratt. He dresses up like Star-Lord and does that shit. That's fucking good shit. It's weird to look at someone that's abused like that. Like he grew up abused. And what they do, you're at the restaurant, you get your fortune cookie, and every fortune you get is like you're going to fall for someone that's going to take advantage of you and treat you like shit, and you're going to like it.
Because their pussy is lined with gold.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Can you imagine? Like, I'm telling you, watch that movie, and you'll be like, I know he's the fake daddy, and I know she's like 19 in the movie, so nothing's crazy. I would have done it.
Yeah.
He turns her down. He's like, no, we can't do this. I would have been like, after I'm done, you need to sneak back to your fucking room. Like Biden in a press conference. Yeah. No, taxes. I just came in your butt.
Yeah, I don't think he could have strung that sentence together.
I love those press conferences too, because it's like you're in real time watching someone try to remember how to read.
Yeah. Like, and it's not big words. It's simple shit.
And when he gets it right, I'm so happy for him. I'm like, hey, look at the big boy. He did it. Like his teleprompter.
Run up and give him a balloon.
His teleprompter should be like a pop-up book. Did you see when the fucking Easter Bunny had to go tell him when to go back to where he's supposed to be? Like the Easter Bunny at the White House. I lived in Hunter Thompson's basement for almost a year, and he carries the same mannerisms of how Hunter. Oh, you lived in Hunter. You met Hunter S. Thompson?
Allegedly. There's no proof of this. He just says he does. Just because we lived in the same town. So we'll see.
Hunter S. Thompson
his life is ruined now because fucking Elon Musk is in all the headlines and he's buying Twitter. So
did we ever read Hunter S. Thompson's daily routine?
Yes, we went over this one night on the show here.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Let's see if I can grab it real quick. That's what she said, and then she took a shit on his pillow. Do you know how fucking hot you have to be for you to shit on my pillow and for me to be like, okay, but next time I'm going to really have an issue with this.
Dude, that one meme I sent you, I didn't get it at first. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I didn't know. Yeah. And then I got another one. Well, another one, it was on Facebook. Same girl posted it. And I was like, oh, now I get it. Because I was like, I'm so out of touch with the whole fucking trial. I just didn't care. But
so Hunter S. Thompson's regimen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is.
3 o'clock in the morning. Wake up. 3:05. Let's not waste any time. Chivas Regal with the morning papers and the Dunhill cigarette. 3:45. Papers done. Time for some nose candy. Snort it up. 3:50. Another glass of Chivas and a cigarette. 4:95. Okay, at this point he can't even tell time anymore.
Well, yeah.
At 4:95 every morning, I have a fucking. Anyways, first cup of coffee and another cigarette. 4:15. Okay, now we're going back in time. Great.
That must be 05.
Don't get literal with me.
Fucking tired. I need to wake up.
Cocaine, orange juice, another cigarette. This is my favorite block here. 4:30, 4:54, 5:05. Cocaine. Coffee, cigarette. His heart must have just been like a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
Like sprinting from a rabid pack of hounds. Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you know that ducks rape so hard? Like that's the only way they fuck. Like they usually kill the person that they're raping, the duck person. and then when the one duck that killed the duck is like, all right, I'm done. His buddy's like, I'm going to take a crack at it.
Yeah. Tag me in, bro.
Like ducks are like the third season of Oz in the shower.
I did not know that, but hey, appreciate that.
You got to throw more ice in the Chivas. Done. Must be Jewish. Cocaine, bang. Little weed to take the edge off. 7:05 goes to Woody Creek Tavern.
So 7 a.m. We've already done 9 bumps of coke.
So no, he wakes up at 3 in the morning or 3 at night. Yeah. So by 7 at night. No, at night.
What time does he wake up?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
You can't do this much cocaine and wake up in the morning. It's impossible. So 7:05, he hits the tavern, as you do. For lunch, Heineken, 2 margaritas, 2 cheeseburgers, 2 orders of fries, a plate of tomatoes, coleslaw, a taco salad, a double order of onion rings, carrot cake, ice cream, bean fritter, Dunhill, another cigarette, another Heineken, cocaine, just, take the edge off. And for the ride home, a snow cone.
We took the edge off already. So is there another edge coming back?
He's all edges. Hunter S. Thompson, you're broken glass, baby. A snow cone, which is a glass of shredded ice over which poured 3 or 4 jiggers with a hard R, racist, of Chivas. Gets home, cocaine. 10 p.m., drops acid. All right. 11 p.m., chartreuse, cocaine, a little bit of weed, take the edge off. 11:30, you know what helps acid? Cocaine.
More cocaine.
At midnight, he's finally ready to start writing. And you wonder why the shit he wrote is so goddamn brilliant, and also no one could write like that. All of Stephen King's great books, too, were written when he was on the...
I was watching a Stephen King movie, I don't know, last summer or whatever, and I stopped for a second, and I was like, holy fuck. How fucked mentally do you have to be to come up with this shit?
Well, hold on. Let me address Ortez real quick. Ortez, I appreciate your compliment this morning. It made me feel really good as a person. But yes, this is one of the things that I know. Ducks, hardcore rapists. Look it up. They don't give a flying fuck. In fact, for Halloween, I'm going to be a duck. So I would watch out. I would just watch out.
Yeah.
Ducks fuck.
You see you in a fucking duck costume, everybody run.
Yeah. Or run to, if you run away, it only makes it harder. Literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, what gets harder here?
So, Stephen King was like that too. It'd be a good story, and then all of a sudden, the fucking clown's a goddamn spider, and you're like, stop doing cocaine.
Yeah.
You already made it awesome. A timeless clown demon that has been killing children in this town forever. There's no fucking reason Johnny Knows Candy to make the thing into a fucking spider. There's no reason.
All this shit, it's so good. It's like it literally has you so enthralled with it and so into it that you can almost start to believe this could be happening.
Sure.
Somewhere in America, this has happened. And you're at it, and then, like you said, all of a sudden, boom. Nope, it's just a fucking spider. What the fuck?
Why? Don't do it. I mean,
the movie, with Jonah Hill and Vaughn, The Watch, the Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah.
That was going along great. This is fucking cool. Aliens out of nowhere. Fuck off with the aliens.
You know, I heard a story, and I never saw the movie Wild Wild West. Have you seen it? Will Smith.
I think I did back in the day.
Kevin Kline. It's not Calvin Klein, because that's the kid that fell out of the tree and got nursed back to health by his mother and went back and then went back to the future. Whoever wrote the movie, Kevin Smith was telling the story. And he wrote a treatment for a Superman movie. Sorry, I'm boring you to death. Stop,
dude. I got 5 hours.
Fucking yawning. It's driving me crazy.
Sorry, dude. I'm beat.
It's okay. I told you to go home.
My nap got interrupted today. My wife wanted sex.
Oh, nice.
It is what it is.
You don't blow your load in the afternoon, dude.
Yeah,
rookie mistake.
I did. I almost got thrown out of softball tonight. Whatever.
The only way to get that energy back is you got to snowball it. It's a true story. A little salty, a little weird, like a raw egg and some unagi, whatever. Sea urchin, bitch. I speak Chinese, Japanese. Don't we already?
I do have some.
Oh, there you go. Down the hatch. So,
it's warm.
Kevin Smith writes this treatment for Superman, and the producer that ended up producing Wild Wild West goes, you know what we need in this? A big mechanical fucking spider.
Oh, that's right. That was, yeah.
Yeah. And Kevin Smith is like, all right, I'm not going to do this. So he said, go fuck yourself. He got paid $300,000 to write the script. No matter what, he wrote the script, turned it in. They wanted alterations. Nope. I'm going to take my money. He goes away. The dude writes Wild Wild West. The producer goes, you know what we need? Mechanical spider. You know what's in Wild Wild West? A mechanical spider. But here's the thing. Let's talk about integrity real quick. Let's say you get $350,000 to write it.
Okay.
And you get another $1 million if it gets turned into a movie.
My entire script as is. My final script that I hand in and say, this is how this movie's going.
What they no, you don't get final approval on your script. What they approve as your final draft by their direction after you write it and come up with the concept gets made into a movie. You get another $1 million. So you're at 1.35.
Yep.
Would you put a mechanical spider in a movie?
No.
I would. I would sell out like a motherfucker.
No.
Because Wild Wild West isn't fucking. Let's do it. I've dabbled. I wrote one for Bret Michaels once. Didn't like it, but I did. Yeah, I didn't. I lived in Bret Michaels' basement for 7 years. I wasn't living there. He had me shackled up, and he'd put his fucking lip balm on me.
I mean, I was alive, but I wasn't living.
He'd fuck my throat till I threw up, but whatever.
Yeah.
Did not have to pay rent.
Winning.
Hashtag winning.
Hashtag rent-free, motherfucker.
Yeah, I would sell out because then you take that. Then you write the movie you want to write. I have an idea for a movie.
No, and then you become the person that had a fucking great script but put a mechanical spider in it. Then you're done.
Okay, I want you to close your eyes.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna paint this
because you're gonna pop up underneath my table.
That's my tummy sticks.
Hey, where'd this duck come from?
I found a portal. All right, so here we go. Opening scenes. It's a wedding day. Beautiful wedding day. Let's call it somewhere, I would say Northern California. Sun is setting. Nice waves in the background, a little bit up on a hill, maybe some sort of like winery type thing as well. Bride and groom kiss, slow panning through the reception. You can just tell they're so much in love. And then they go to this resort, Daryl. They go to an all-inclusive. And what you learn is that the husband is very meticulous in the way he packs. Because guess what, Daryl? Guess what he was? He was in the...
he was a mechanical spider.
Yes, no, he was in the special forces. So he knows how to pack. He's very regimented.
But does his wife know this?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to hit my idea pen. So what we also know is that the father is very generous with his gifts. And his father's very Italian. So you kind of can make the assumption that the dad of the bride is a made man. Okay? But love is love, man. You're not going to turn down this hot piece of ass that's going to shit on your pillow after she cuts your goddamn finger off. Why would you? I think when I do weed,
I already don't want to watch this movie.
I'm crushing it. So, all right. So they're at this resort. But guess what, Daryl? The dad's got enemies. Where do you hit the dad hardest? What do you go after?
His daughter.
The daughter. The mob. Let's call it what's the worst kind of mob? Mexican mafia?
Yeah, the
Latin
cartels.
Kings? Yeah, Latin Kings.
Sure. Yeah, let's just call that.
Yeah.
That's not racist.
These guys?
Yeah.
That's Latin King and palsy. Look it up. So Latin Kings take over the resort. And they're trying to kidnap the daughter. And you have one man. Maybe we get maybe Ortez can play the fucking the coat check guy. Like, wow, that's whack. Like that guy, you know?
Yo, I would probably pay Ortez $500,000 to have one line in the movie and just to say that in that voice.
That's whack, baby. His tagline is always been on black. It's only Denzel Washington mid-90s catchphrase cop movies.
$500,000 just for 3 words.
That's whack, baby. I'll check your coat. So,
all right, we can't really do that. I guess. Okay, I thought we can't really do Ortez like this, but I guess we're gonna because it's our movie, right?
Yeah,
he's getting paid $500,000 to say 3 fucking words.
If he wants to,
we're probably gonna make $1 million out of this, and have to give him half.
And he'll fucking do catchphrases and shit like that. He'll like do. He'll become like one of those actors that can't act anymore.
He'll be that guy from Police Academy that's some fucking noises.
Fuck that guy,
Michael something or
asshole on the planet. But yeah, that's
baby.
That's whack, baby. You forgot to check your coat, and he fucking kicks the guy.
You forgot your ticket.
He kicks the guy off a balcony.
Just before he does it, it rips his sleeves off his fucking tux.
I'm telling you, that's a movie.
And then as he kicks the guy off the balcony, that's whack, baby. And you see this guy just falling.
That's a movie you could write tomorrow. Netflix would buy it. It would have The Rock and fucking Ryan Reynolds in it.
Kevin Hart.
That
would be Ortez, but we need a little taller guy.
You could write that in a day, and Netflix would be like, "All right, we'll take it."
I have the fucking play-by-play going on my phone right now. I don't want to even look to see what our text thread is right now.
I haven't looked.
I don't even want to.
I haven't looked. But
his thumbs are fucking cranked up right now.
He looks like the Indian guy from Street Fighter. He's
Danny Trejo.
So, but that's a movie you could write tomorrow and fucking it'd get picked up.
I'm down.
But I want to write like Field of Dreams or like fucking the Kevin Costner. What's the other Kevin Costner with the fucking Indians and shit?
Indian in the Cupboard?
No, that's a great movie. And Disney took that off Disney
I love that book.
Oh, one of the best books ever.
So fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. A little racist now, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't this about a bitch. There you go. Checking coats is my business, and business be fucking cracking.
I'm telling you, baby. I want a T-shirt that says that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture like how our Two Dolts thing is.
All right, we need to get a picture of Ortez.
Yep.
Put his face on it and just have that little word bubble come right out.
That's whack, baby.
That's whack, baby.
It's great. It plays.
But just have it like from the shoulders down so it looks like he's wearing his tux.
Yes, of course. You got it. Yeah.
What
else you gonna do? But yeah, I think going back to Johnny Depp a little bit, let's
circle back.
I don't like that
because I
don't like directions, but I might go right.
Well, you do. The one direction you love, it's called a tangent.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Let's go this. Oh, now we're talking. America, fuck yeah. Elon Musk bought Twitter. Everyone's going crazy. I totally get how you would throw your life away for Amber Heard. I totally get it. Now, at a certain point, you got to draw the line. I think. Where would you draw the line, audience? Would you draw it on, holy shit, you just cut my fucking finger off, or did you just back one out on my pillow? Like where? You can't, because you can't say both. Door number one, cut your finger off. Door number two, drops a heater on your pillow.
Do I have to pick?
Yeah, it's either or, buddy. That's the name of the game.
I guess I'm taking the heater on my pillow because I can always just throw the bed out and get a new one because I'm that rich.
But let me ask you a question. Like, as men, we are all inspired by women that go the extra mile, that put in the effort. It takes a lot more effort to squeeze one out on a pillow and not laugh and roll off the bed than it does to cut a man's finger off.
True.
I mean, there's a lot of people with one finger. I got a fucking wonky finger.
Well, that's because I got caught in places it shouldn't have been.
I didn't. That's why they call them beavers. Those things bite.
Fuck. I was hoping you wouldn't find your way out of that one, but here we are.
Oh, goddamn quick. How can this guy be on so much and say so things fast? So things fast.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Drunk. I think I'd be pissed off if someone shit on my pillow. I don't want to sugarcoat that at all.
Yeah.
But the amount of, I think style points, let's say Amber Heard's a 9.5. I'm going 9 3/4 after that. I'm like, you shit on my pillow. Like, I hate my dog, but my dog the other day shit on the stairs and the shit was standing straight up.
It was so funny.
Like, how do you do that?
I laughed so fucking hard when I saw that.
I mean, I like effort. I'm an all effort guy. If you're in, be in. If you're out, be out. Out is cutting off my fucking finger. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
In is, I took the time to straddle your pillow and
just lay a cable.
Drop a hot actress shit. Because, first of all, the fact that she dropped a shit and it wasn't liquid because they're all on those fucked up diets.
Yeah.
Dude, I had Smoothie King today.
I don't know what that is. I guess I can guess what that is.
It's like a chain.
It's like Dairy Queen, but for smoothies. And it's
Yeah. It's good. I mean, if you're instead of like having like lunch or something like that, you can get like a protein smoothie shake. 32 ounces. It was a lot of fruit. My ass was like a throbbing volcano. And the really fucked up part is, when you think you're done shitting and then you wipe and it's like Price is Right. It's like, but wait, there's more.
No, that's the ShamWow guy.
Oh, yeah. My asshole was ShamWow today. Every time I'd wipe, it'd do this. So I'd wipe, it'd do this. More. I'd wipe, more. Wipe. And if I sit there and try to push, nothing comes out. Wipe.
Yeah. You'll give yourself a fucking hernia. Yeah. You can't get up.
Worth it.
Have you ever got done wiping and like the last one where it's just basically nonsense because you're not wiping anything, but you think there's something there and then it fart on your hand?
Yeah, I'll tell you a story, my friend.
The worst.
Kyle
it's
and I
panic-inducing. You don't want to touch anything with that hand.
Dude, I sprayed.
And it's your dominant hand, so now you're like, what do I do? I can't touch my belt. I don't want to pull up my zipper because now the front of my pants smells like my dirty-ass hand.
I skunk sprayed an entire side of a bathroom in a bar/convenience store where there's only one men's bathroom. So Kyle and I used to go to this. We used to drive past this place all the time called Bones, and it was like known as this like really crazy biker bar, and the guy's barely hanging on to it. Oh, that's wet. Oops, I just shit my pants,
baby.
You just crack-a-lacked in your pantaloons.
Yo, we need to somehow coerce Ortez into saying that, and now I know he won't. We actually have to get that into a soundboard.
Yeah, it'll be our next intro.
Yes.
Welcome to Dolts. That's whack, baby. I'm Black Baby Spice. Yay! I'm
so glad I don't take it as far as you do.
I'm 9% black, dude. We're basically the same.
Debatable.
It's 23andMe, baby. We'll look it up. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I finally convinced. We were on our way back from bars, and I finally convinced. Hey, round eye. I finally convinced Kyle to let's stop by Bones. Let's just see what it's about. And we go in there, and you walk in, and there's a cash register. There's what are those? The eggs in jars, pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs.
Yeah. They have pig's feet. They have fucking Frito-Lays. They got some video games.
Pig's feet.
Have you had them?
Hog maws.
Ooh. So, and then if you walk to the left, it's all plywood floors, and it's a fucking bar with a live band. And it's fucking crazy. Self checkout, maybe. Okay. So we we're hanging out, and I'm like, well, let's stay for a little bit. You can actually go to like a gas station and buy single beers out of the cooler. Like you get the beers yourself, and you cash out the cash register. Pretty crazy. And I get the fucking Johnny Rumblies. Like, hey, you should probably find a safe place to go poo-poo. So I go to the bathroom. and I just time it perfectly, and I Harry Dunned like all the shit in the world shoots out into this toilet, and I think I'm done, and I'm in there for maybe 2.5 seconds. Like what's that Hyperloop thing? The Hyperloop thing that breaks atoms down is slower than the rate by which shit passed through my colon into the toilet in this place. So I think I'm done. Do you stand up and wipe or do you lean?
I lean.
Come on, Eileen. So I lean and I touch my asshole with toilet paper and my asshole goes and it just shoots shit fucking everywhere.
It's the whole thing of how your colon and everything is. And as soon as you lean, all the pressure switches and that fucking gate opens.
Dude, yeah, it was on everything.
Yeah.
And so now 2-second shit in a public, very crowded place, you're crushing it. No one knows you even took a dump.
Yeah.
But now I'm like finding cleaner and just I had to clean the entire bathroom because I like skunk sprayed. Like I touched a secret button. Like I found the asshole G spot.
The G spot.
I'm a squirter.
It's the P spot, baby.
It was pretty intense, and yeah. And then I get out of the bathroom and I shut the door, and the guy's like, "Oh, you should leave the door open." And they had one of those big economy fans to cool everybody down because it was summertime. And so I'm like, I just dropped it. He's like, "Yeah, but if you don't keep the door open, it gets too hot in there in the summer." I was like, you don't want to smell cleaner and just asshole shot out diarrhea.
Herb just tagged me in some post. They're reading this lady's reading a news story, and in it, there's a fucking picture of the Home Depot logo, and then the fucking bathroom. Bomb scare. Guy says, "I'm going to blow this up."
Y'all need to leave this bathroom.
Everybody leaves.
I'm dropping bombs.
Yeah. Guys, like, I had to take a really bad shit. I was just kind of warning you guys. Like, and she's like, it was so funny because at the end, she's like, "You guys knew this, but made sure I read this story. And now I'm just getting the joke."
Can you imagine taking a dump and the bomb robot shows up?
Everybody just gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
And you're okay, you know? All right, you know, hey, everybody's done pooping. And that's what I like to do. I like to wait until everybody's gone. I don't know what it is. Like, even at work,
you haven't had a solid shit since 1987.
I don't want people knowing that I'm in there shitting. Even though, like, the guy I work with, I disappear for 25 minutes, middle of the night, because I got to take a dump.
You know what we should do? We should invent shoes you wear that look like they're on backwards.
Yeah.
So you put on backwards shoes and you're sitting and it looks like it's just like a long pee.
Yeah.
That's something you can't think about sober.
But why are you peeing in the toilet? I don't pee in the toilet.
My dick's too big.
But yeah, that fucking little bomb fucking robot. All you just hear the fucking tires going, and the fucking thing sticks underneath the door. There's a camera. Like,
it's like, what's crack-a-lacking, bitch? You dropping
whack, baby.
You dropping bombs up in this bitch. Have you ever seen the movie That Thing You Do? It's written by Tom Hanks.
Is it a band?
Band of Erie. Yeah. It's basically if the Beatles were American and were a one-hit wonder, basically. It's one of my favorite movies. It's great. Written by Tom Hanks, the great Tom Hanks.
Sure.
Who apparently eats babies, if you look at the internet. But in that movie, we've talked about the writing theory, the magical... how would you say that? It's what magical derogatory term. Let's just say. So in movie like Bagger Vance, magical, you know what I mean? Yes. You love what movie? What movie do you love, Ortez? Bagger Vance?
The Thing You Do.
There's no way he likes That Thing You Do.
He doesn't like Bagger Vance. Does Ortez even know how to golf?
Ortez does everything. Except where
he's a natural athlete.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, so the guy that runs Cousin Dave. Oh, really? You like That Thing You Do?
He's in Florida on he was on a pirate ship.
Attaboy. She took a shit on my pillow.
It's fucking 10 o'clock on a Friday night. He's got nothing better to do than watch us.
And why does Johnny Depp talk in an English accent? Is there a certain... No, he's not.
He's British.
No, he's not.
He's
born in fucking Ohio.
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying things to say things.
Yeah, he was born in the Midwest, which is best. We call it the mid-best. No big deal.
It's not.
No big deal. Hey, where's Michigan? Mid-best. No big deal.
Upper Peninsula. It's upper.
No, upper is above the fucking finger.
Upper, it's Middle East. They're in the Middle
East. I got turban now? Is that it? Do I fucking...
You could get away with one.
Do I put fucking soap in old gym socks and whip my chicks?
I wasn't sure where you were going with that, but you might want to watch what come out of your mouth before this is all over with.
This is the first day that I could actually log into our page and not be restricted from it.
What did you do?
This is from the April 4th. Or no. Yeah, whenever I was... The Saturday
you told your mom to drive over me with a car? This is what that's from?
Yes, as a joke. And then apparently in 2010, I said something about curb stomping. Whoops.
I found this out. You go back and look through your Facebook memories. And like I said, back in 2010, 2012, the shit that was said, fucking hilarious. Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
You can go back and as soon as you comment on that post again,
it's all over.
Yep. Because Michelle went back on one of those posts, and there was I was calling her and my friend Renee, and her best friend Renee. I said whores. Period. Both of you. Well, Michelle went back and liked that comment. Immediate flag. I wake up in the morning and I got all these fucking violations from Facebook. Yeah. I'm like, what? And one of them was like, I guess I didn't read it enough. They're like, you can fight this or whatever.
There's nowhere to fight it.
There's nobody to fight it. You lose every fucking time. But I guess it was only they were going to take the comment down. And I'm like, that's fine. Just fucking delete it then. I don't give a fuck.
I wish we could do a purge. There's a couple things. If let's say that I am the Elon Musk of Facebook and I buy Facebook, right? This is what I would do. Number one, if you have a profile picture with a mask on, you're off for life.
Yep.
You're gone. I'm sorry. We just can't. If you're a white guy with dreadlocks and you're not Post Malone, sorry, gone. Can't be trusted.
Posty got dreadlocks now?
Yeah. Well, I
haven't seen him in a while.
It's definitely what would you call it? Not weaved, braids. But I think they're getting a little. Let me guess your way to the fair-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's fucking Post Malone. Stay with it. Boy. I would say that what we're going to do is we're going to have friendship packs on Facebook. So everything shows up and I click on your name and I'm allowed to say, he can say fucked up shit about me. I can say fucked up shit about him. We both agree, we hit enter, bam. And I can say, I hope my mom hits you with a fucking car.
And I laugh. LOL. Yes.
And it doesn't get flagged.
Yeah.
Because if we're allowed to be friends with people, I would say that to you to your face. Facebook is all about
which you have
1,000 times. I've almost hit you with a car. Facebook is all about so you commit to an online friendship by both accepting the offer. Why not bring up something and say, right now I'm not ready to let this person see these kind of photos, but I'm ready to let this person see these kind of photos. So you can basically toggle what someone wants to see or even say about you based on your friendship profile, let's just say.
You have a new account, you get the egg. You have 24 hours.
Yep.
That clock hits 24 hours. You haven't changed your profile picture. Bye-bye. That's one good thing I like what Musk is doing is I'm getting rid of all the bots. Fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one thing too, is like, I don't do Instagram much. I don't really understand the whole thing. I don't really care much about it.
You like girls in their underwear.
Well, I don't mind seeing half-naked chicks. It's fucking great. Yeah. But Sports Center posted a picture of John Morant dunking. You go to the comments because there's 3,000 comments. I'm like, somebody's got to say something, right? You go in there. And it's all it is. Don't view my stories. What would you think if you saw my story? And it's the fucking bots and bots and bots and bots. And people are bitching about it. It's like those, how are you not getting rid of those people? Yet other people that are on Instagram posting videos of themselves like working out, doing this and everything, boom, their account's gone. Why? They have no fucking reason, but that these bots are allowed. So that's one good thing I like that Musk is going to do with Twitter is clean up this shit.
Yeah. I wish you could actually, and again, I follow, and I'm like I'm not friends with these people, but like every once in a while we'll like chat through Instagram. Like there's a girl, her name's Mowgli. She's an artist. She's fucking awesome singer. And every once in a while we'll message for like 10 or 11 messages on Instagram about shit. The one chick that does all the Biggie paintings and stuff like that.
Danielle, whatever.
Yeah, Danielle. Yeah. We talk on Instagram sometimes. But I wish that you could say, I don't want, this is a Two Dolts Instagram page. We don't want anyone from Russia to be able to comment.
Yeah.
Or if you want to comment, you have to like apply.
You got to be vetted somehow.
Yeah. But
I like that whole friendship pack thing too, because so much on fucking Facebook, somebody makes a joke like, man, I'm going to kick you in the dick the next time I see you.
Flag.
And you're both fucking laughing and boom, you're in jail for a month. For what?
Yeah. Mine was 18 days. And then it came up again and it was like another 6. Like I didn't do anything.
I got it.
The last one I got. Breakfast Club.
Yeah. The last one I got said, you're not allowed to post in groups for 29 more days. After I served my week ban, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But yet I was still able to. I didn't get it.
And I've only had 2 flag comments the entire time in history that I've been on fucking Facebook.
I got 2 pages full of violence.
I bet you do. Yours is the satanic Bible of fucking and chapter 8, the Jews. What? Weird.
But I just wish, at least with Facebook, stop with the instant ban.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, if I said something that might have been out of line, you think it's out of line? Immediately send me a message saying, hey,
both people.
Yes. Hey, there you go. That's great. But first, it should hit me and say, did you really mean to say this? You know, or would you like to edit it or delete it? Give me an option. Hey, you know what? Man, I know it's a joke between us and I know it's going to get flagged, but hey, let me edit it.
Yeah.
Or delete the comment and start over without getting a fucking ban hammer instantly. I'm at a week right now. No matter what happens, it's going to take 1 more, maybe 2, if that, and it's 30 days in the fucking hole.
Yeah, I mean, I had to remove you from Two Dolts page
because you had to take me off there, which sucks because I was the fucking driver of all the memes and
you're the best
shit, and I can't do that anymore.
I do social media marketing. I don't do social media posting or something.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Whatever.
I do all the fun stuff, like the geeky, nerdy stuff. The problem is, segue, nobody gets punched in the face anymore. Except this
some drunk idiot on a plane.
This guy. This guy is the equivalent of a toddler that jumps into a lion's cage. But the toddler is covered in goat's blood and has a thatchel of thorns and is smacking a lion in the face.
A what of thorns?
A thatchel.
What's a thatchel?
I would say
I've never heard that word before, so enlighten me, because if you're wrong, I'm going to laugh at you. If you're correct, I don't think I've ever heard this word.
I think a thatchel is like a bundle of twigs or small sticks.
It's called a faggot.
You can't say that.
I did. It's what it's called.
A thatchel.
THATCHEL?
Yeah. Like a bundle of small sticks. Thatchel.
Okay. It's in an Urban Dictionary, so probably should have asked Cortez about
I put my whole thatchel in her. I made her skeet.
Sentence usage. Joan, go collect a thatchel so we can burn your in-laws at the stake.
All right. So it works.
Okay. Dude, I just learned something. I mean, I'd never heard of that before.
You come to the king, you get the fucking answers, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you. Mike Tyson is the closest thing you can come to a human, like there's let's pretend there's werewolves. Mike Tyson wouldn't even be a werewolf. He'd be like a were-lion. Like he's just and the most insightful guy ever.
Hey, you ask anybody, who's Mike Tyson? Most people are going to literally tell you the greatest heavyweight fighter we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Most savage motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah.
Okay?
This guy asshole
started out fine. You're hammering on a plane. Mike Tyson's right in front of you.
Sure.
Hey, Mike,
Champ.
What's up, man? What's going on? You know, and you can't pronounce his S's, and it's pretty cool, and everything. And you're talking to him. He's talking back.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyson's sitting there going, this dude's hammered. I'm going to enlighten him. Fine. Hey, might I get a picture? Sure. Takes a selfie with the guy.
Tyson gave the guy mushrooms.
I did not know that.
He did. Or apparently Tyson was giving him mushrooms to have him shut the fuck up.
Wait, how did Tyson get mushrooms on a plane?
He's always on mushrooms.
How did he get them on a plane, though?
I don't know. That's the rumor. But Tyson's always stupid high as well. Like, he's always really, really high.
I've seen him on Menary's podcast and shit like that. He's always high.
But a really high Mike Tyson still was like, I should be like, if you're high, you're like, I love everybody. I'm good.
Yeah.
You got to be some kind, like, I'm an asshole. You're an asshole. We would never do that.
That's the reason that video came, because everything was cool. Then the dude started pushing buttons, and that's when somebody's like, well, something's going to go down. I'm going to get this on video.
Yeah.
I loved it, too. As soon as I got reported, like from TMZ or whatever, and it hit Facebook and all this shit, everybody's like, man, that kid's going to be so rich. What? Mm-mm. He's lucky Tyson doesn't sue the pants off of him.
Yeah.
He's going to get a nickel out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, and I guess the guy that got punched has like a long history of running.
I heard,
and like that, but
he was,
dude, you got to be some kind of asshole to be like, you know who I started a fight with?
I would be the annoying guy that just wants to hang out and talk the entire time to him.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, man, shut the fuck up. You know,
whooped Peter McNeely's ass.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to punch me like you did Alan.
Yeah, no shit.
Because I can't take that punch.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm drunk and I'm just excited to meet you. And that would be about it for me.
You know what I don't do on planes? I don't talk to anybody because my ears just shut off. The second they close the cabin doors, my ears are like, fuck you, doesn't work. Can't do it.
Yeah, that last time I was in Vegas, I had a hard time fucking hearing. I was talking to the steward. Well, that was 2 times ago. I was talking to the stewardess just because I was up front. And I was even telling them, I'm like, dude, I can't fucking hear. My ears are plugged. It feels like I'm in a swimming pool. I'm like, as soon as we start to descend, it feels like my eardrums are bleeding. I'm like, if you see blood, let me know. And they're all laughing. I'm like, no, for real though. And they're like, oh, you need to take Sudafed. That's when I reached out to, I was talking to you about it. I reached out to Tanya. I'm like, what do I do? They're like, oh, yeah, I go see a pharmacist. Yeah, they're like, take Sudafed about an hour before you're about to enter approach, and it should help. But I'm like, I was still deaf in an ear for half a day. It just sucks. But again, that's the same thing. I'm either watching a movie or I got my earphones in, listening to music, reading a book.
My favorite thing when I was traveling a lot, I would go and buy like the classic novels for like $4 in the fucking bookstore.
At the store, yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading like, Treasure Island or some shit, and just like the one plane ride, you're through a whole book.
Yeah.
And you don't realize that you're in a fucking floating tin can
5 miles up in the fucking sky.
5 miles. Yeah. With Mike Tyson beating the shit out of some asshole. You're like, this is. How's your flight? It was a little bumpy for that guy's face.
Yeah.
That guy's face had a little turbulence on it.
Like that meme that came out there, Tyson, which he said, I don't know how many years ago. That was his quote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That fucking the internet is made people too fucking easy going and not getting punched in the mouth for shit that they're saying.
Yeah. And there's a video of kids like pointing at Tyson going, peasants. Like, whew, you gotta be. And again, like, he better not sue. And if he sues, he better lose.
Oh, he's going to 100%. He's going to lose.
Yeah.
Like they both got once the plane landed, they both got yanked away by cops and everything, and nothing has come of it. They're like, there's no way.
I've seen Tyson at different festivals and shit like that, so he's good. But you got to be some kind of asshole to do that. What? Like, I just don't get it. What? Hey,
my whole thing is like I've bumped in a couple celebrities here and there, and I don't want to bother them. I would love to sit there and talk to you. I would love to have a conversation. I'd love to ask for a selfie and shit like that. Like the day I ran into fucking Rev Run in the airport. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything. Chris is like, fuck, that's Rev Run. I'm like, for one, how the fuck do you know that's Rev Run? Yeah. And two, I'm like, I don't know if I can ask him for a picture. He's on his way somewhere. I'm like, I don't want to bother the guy.
Did you ask him to say that's whack, baby?
No, I should have. But we were both wearing the same fucking pants too, which was awesome.
You shop at Target too, Rev Run?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time if you meet someone that's famous, they just want to be treated like they're normal.
Exactly.
And that's like the mark of a good person. The real problem, like Michael fucking Winslow, is when a person's kind of famous and they want to be treated like they're really famous. And you're like, fuck you. I got no time for that. I was next to one of the...
Ortez, you got mail.
Oop.
I think that's mail. I don't know what the fuck that is. I can't read it.
Oh, boy. I don't see that. And this one? Oh.
No.
He sends... he might have... I don't know. Oh, it's just Ortez. It's just an icon for Ortez. It's just black. I was next to one of the Wayans brothers, and I was like, hey, man. And he's like, puts his hood up. And I was like,
okay.
All right. Like, I'm not a guy for number one. I don't like lines. I hate lines. If there's a big line, I'm not going to go. Yeah. Number two, I'm not going to come up to you and go, can you sign this thing for me? I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I want to. Trust me, I do. I want to, but I can't bring myself to do it.
Because we're not douchebags. I mean, we're douchebags, but we're not like...
The thing is, these people, these celebrities...
What do you mean by these people?
Jesus
what do you mean?
Here we go. Anybody that's some sort of celebrity and whatnot, they don't get much time to themselves.
No, not at all.
They always got a camera or somebody in their face or somebody following a picture and whatever. And it's like, they go out to have a fucking nice dinner and be like, I would love to fucking say something, but I'm going to be the guy, wait until they leave and fucking take a picture over here. Yeah. And do it that way. But I wish I could, but I don't have the stupid gene in me to bother these athletes and celebrities and shit.
I was talking to a friend about this yesterday, about like being so aware of yourself, your surroundings, what other people are thinking. And then you're around, let's say you go around people that are the exact opposite. I would rather be blissfully ignorant than to be me.
Yeah.
For a second. Like, can you imagine can you imagine being one of those people that thinks it's okay to take your fucking socks off on an airplane?
Whoa.
Can you imagine
those people need to be yeeted right out the fucking emergency door at 28,000 feet?
Freedom. You know what I feel like doing right now? I gotta let these dogs breathe, baby. Or who else sucks?
I purposely wear. It depends on obviously where we're going most of the places, but I'll wear socks and sandals like slides, just so my feet don't sweat. And then if I want to stretch out a little bit, and it just kind of kick my slide off just enough where it's right there, but I'm not sticking my
air, you know.
But I'm not taking my fucking socks off on a plane.
No. Or the people that snap to fucking bartenders or fucking waiters.
Hey,
yeah, asshole move. Dude. Asshole move. Yeah. There's just, I think it was Bukowski who had a saying. It was like, the problem is that stupid people think that they're intelligent, and intelligent people fear that they're stupid.
Yeah.
And that's like, that's a bastardization of that quote, but the blissfully ignorant way of life is like that should be a church.
Yeah.
Like, so the other day when you only had 3 items and someone behind you had 10 items, how'd you feel? And you'd be like, well, I feel like I should have taken my 3 items, let the person with 10 items go ahead because they had kids or whatever. No, not in this church.
Yeah.
Blissfully ignorant church says, you know what? Go to checkout with your 3 items. Say you don't want 2 of them. Only do 1, but do a price check on it and let this bitch wait with her stupid kids and her 10 fucking items, because some people don't get that they're not the only person in the fucking world. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
No, thanks.
I will if someone is, let's say you're going straight but the person facing you has gotten to the stoplight or the stop sign before, and their blinkers on, they get the right of way. They get to go. For some reason around here, maybe it's cell phones, maybe everyone's old, or they legalize weed, everyone's high as shit. Guilty. They don't go. But then I'm afraid if I go, then they're going to go. And it's going to be this whole fucking thing. Yeah. No, me, excuse me, me, you, me. So
me, scoozy.
So I flash my lights, and then they go.
Yeah.
Blissful ignorant number 2, people that you let go, and they don't do this. They don't give you the...
Oh, motherfuck.
Again.
I'm at that point now. I will motherfuck you on one side, down the other, with my windows down. I don't care. I don't care.
You could. I think Tim Merritt, a very understood mind of comedy. We were doing either a podcast or a radio show, and out of the blue, this motherfucker goes, "You can do anything you want to somebody in a car as long as you just put your hand up and fucking acknowledge that you did it. Like, you could run over an entire family of dogs and an old lady and be like, that's on me." And the guy's going to do this.
Gotcha.
It's good.
Okay, man.
My bad. My bad. I think this has been a great show.
Yeah. I
think Ortez needs to be our, like, who's the black bassist for Jay Leno? He needs to be that guy. Kevin or something like that, right?
Whack baby. That's whack baby.
I'm on the bass. Yeah, so we did the shitting on pillows. We did Musk. We did Tyson.
Notes.
Oh, yeah. Go to your notes. We'll just do a little overtime here.
Or
it is
can,
only... we can stop and start again if you want.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Whoops.
All right.
I got this one that I think we should start with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with what are we, a little over an hour here. So
we did great.
Yeah.
We were number one. Let's give applause where applause is due. Number one, we were on time. Amazing. Number 2, started it sober. Yeah. Number 3, wrote an entire movie. Yeah. Good.
We started writing the movie.
Developed one of the greatest characters in movie or cinematic history. Yeah.
Correct. Oh, yes.
So check black guy. Yes.
We got to come up with a name for him, though. I think we need to work on that. His character name, though.
It's got to be something like Southern.
No, I think he just needs fucking Bob.
What's your name? Rick. My name's... Was it? My name's... Buck. I drive a truck, and I like to fornicate.
Doesn't rhyme, motherfucker.
I dropped out 6th grade.
You're getting $500,000 to say 3 fucking words and kick a white man off a balcony.
We're making this guy We're making this guy the next fucking Eddie Griffith, and he still is pissed off. Oh, I want to be Tommy Davidson. We get it.
You can't all be Tommy Davidson.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll go reload a little bit of the little bourbon, and we'll start back up in about 5 minutes.
Hour and
tight
15 minutes, and it took me. I got through that 2 beers.
Tight like a tiger.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sober tomorrow. It's gonna be.
I got through that in pills, coffee, whiskey, and weed.
Good for you.
I'm trying to kill myself. You know why I'll talk to you about my new religion after this.
Okay. Well, I got something we both discussed that we need to talk about.
Eating pussy. Got it. Okay.
Come back.
On the next show, we'll talk about
how to properly lick a vagina.
We have an expert, a lesbian lady, somebody with their own equipment. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Word.
Rage.